You sure I can't get you a cup of tea? Right, no. A bacon sandwich? Okay, well, you do realise it's supposed to snow very soon. It's going to get a bit cold sat in this tent. Right, so you don't want nothing. Right, okay. Suit yourself. Oh dear. Stubborn so-and-so. Oh, right. Everybody. Yeah, father-in-law. Right, we're into February. Look at the boxes of goodies we have. Or should I say pallets, boxes, whatever you want to call them. Quite a few potatoes, which is good. Lettuce and the sunflowers a little bit slower growing. But look. Look. So a lot has been happening in the month of January, early February. Spent quite a bit of money on this situation and we haven't finished spending either, but this is going to be very lucrative for us. And this was the whole plan and the idea me and the wife had about trying to keep everything within house, trying to do some little sidelines so we're not just relying on that field work, the arable fields. So we've got 3 of these buildings. They have cost us as roughly around 30,000 euros for all 3, but they fit in very nicely. I specifically asked for the stone option. We could have had a large one which pretty much would have done everything we needed, but that was 50,000 for, and it's a bigger building. So I thought, because the potatoes seem to be growing quite quicker, I thought we'd have the potato one down here, and then the other one, if you don't mind me running, or the other 2 should I say, are up the back where we do have quite a bit of room. So yeah, with the potatoes, what the plan is, we are going to get them sort of washed and cleaned up to turn them into premium potatoes, and then we can put them out on the front of the market stall. That should help. The sunflowers are going to go into this production unit, and that is going to produce sunflower oil, which we can then sell off to some of the local supermarkets. I've already tapped them up. They are very keen, which is good. And then this fella over here, it's a little bit dark, is a fruit one. Well, basically this is going to have the lettuce and tomato in, and we're going to make mixed salad. Again, we are going to probably flog that off to some of the local supermarkets and shops and everything. So very, very happy and excited about what the future holds. Like I said, we have spent a fair bit of money, but you know, sometimes you've got to speculate to accumulate, as they say. That is the name of the game. We need to move forward, try and get this farm back to its best, and we are going to start working towards getting some cows as well, so that would be great, and that will help with milk as well, so we can also either sell that out the front or get some sort of deal with the supermarkets. It's starting to snow. Well, I did warn the father-in-law, if he's going to sit there, that's up to him. Right, what are we doing? We need to go up to the shop because we are going to make a purchase, another exciting purchase, which I think is going to be very beneficial to us on the farm. We're going to be able to use it on a few things. I'm not going to give too much away, so I need to head on up to the shop. What I'll probably do is I am going to walk up there actually, because we need to drive something back. And obviously if I drive up there, I'll have to go and collect the car or the tractor, whatever we choose. So I hope this doesn't get too heavy, but we should be able to work around it. Yeah, I'll see you back down here, guys, and I'll show you what we've bought. Might have to get the covers over these if this gets any heavier. But anyway, we're back down here. Please welcome the newest member to our fleet. Ta-da! Oh, I've left the beacon on. got ourselves a forklift. I think that's going to be so much easier to handle these pallets and boxes, even the eggs, than using the front loader on the tractor. And the good thing about this is that is double sort of tines, if is that what you call them, forks maybe, so they will split. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. So we can hold up to 2 pallets. We might even be able to squeeze on 4 if they're long enough. But yeah, that's cost nearly 30 grand up at the shop, but I did put my order in. It's brand new. It's very cool, and I'll tell you what, it's pretty rapid. I know I probably shouldn't have done, but I drove it down the road to here, and that is faster than both of our tractors, believe it or not. And another cool thing, it does come with a trailer hitch, so I'm hoping this will hook up to our smaller trailer over there, and we can load the other pallets up and then take them up to the other production points. But let's have a look at this guy. It does have a horn, it's got lights front and rear if we are out in the dark, beeping sound just in case the father-in-law goes wandering. And yeah, look at this. I've not tried this yet, so bear with me guys. We should be, there we go, look at that. This has got disaster written all over it. They are probably too far apart, are they? Yeah, right, let's tell you what we'll do. I think we will lift the potatoes over to their place where they need to go. I wonder if we can get that in closer to there. I mean, we could load all these up onto the trailer as well, but I thought, seeing as the potato production unit is right there anyway, we'll just go for it like this. We'll see how long it takes anyway. Is this gonna work? This is gonna be awesome if this works. Happy days guys. Let's tilt it up a bit. I don't think we'd get another one on there, would we? Ooh, it might be a bit risque, but I might try that in the future. Probably won't now. It's gone very, very dark. So if we place these over here. Ooh, that's a bit top heavy there, wasn't it? They are gone. And then I need to go inside and activate that so that we can start getting these potatoes washed and turn into premium potatoes. So I'll do that now. I've just realised, I didn't realise until I went inside, I need water to be able to wash the potatoes. So I'll worry about that in a second. Another good thing is we might be able to hook our water trailer up to the back of this. I can't remember what attacher it's got on the back or on the front of the trailer. Let's go down a bit lower. Why are we, it's a bit fiddly this. There we go. So yeah, like I say, this should hopefully give us a decent return. It's going to be something a bit different for the farm. Never been down this road before. But I think it'd be quite cool. Let's go something like that. I'm surprised it's trying to tip up actually, because obviously this is designed to take this amount of pallets. Maybe I was just driving a bit too fast. I'm not used to the rapid speed. 26 miles an hour. Crazy. Right, I'm going to get these two loaded in. And I think we'll go and grab the water trailer. There we go, that was a bit easier, that one. wonder what it looks like that. Is that going to be easier for us? Cool. Look at this. My first time driving a forklift, so anything could happen. I think I've got the hang of it. It's not too bad. There go the spuds. Right, let's see if we can go and grab the what are we looking for? The water trailer. That is what I'm trying to say. Oh, there's deer in here. I hope they're not going to try and eat the potatoes. They seem to be everywhere at the minute, these deer. Now, where did we leave the trailer? I think it's in this shed over here. There it is. Wow, this thing is very rapid. I should hook up to this. Ooh, lifted the back end up. Right, let's go and fill this up. Sweet. I'm not sure how much water we need to put into the unit, but we'll soon find out. Then once we've done this, I think I'll activate it so that it's all starting to wash the potatoes. I'm just going to shut that gate because I don't want the chickens. They seem to hang around this end more. Right, where are we heading? Over here. And this thing is pulling as well. This is pulling this trailer a treat. It would have been nice to have all three down here, but it just wasn't feasible with the room. There we go, let's unload that. Oh, I'm so excited about all this. Another thing we could do through this unit, it's got a picture there of the things we can produce. We've got French fries we could produce, sugar, and also pig food. So that pig food would be quite cool, because we could go for pigs further down the line as well. That'd be pretty interesting. Right, I will activate this, guys, so that it's starting to produce already. I'm going to get all the rest of the potatoes in, and I probably will load up, because you don't want to see me just backwards and forwards loading up pallets. Probably load up all the rest of the pallets onto that trailer, and I'll bring you back in when we head on back up to the top ones. Right, we've just got the sunflowers left to do. I tell you what, so much easier with a forklift. I do not know why we haven't got one sooner than we have. These ones we're going to have to do individually, I think. So let's pull those in, because there's literally just that little space at the back there, but it's pretty cool. They fit on there, look. Managed to get 3 rows at the front there. So obviously we do have more tomatoes than we have got lettuce, so that could slow down the process of the mixed salad, but that's fine. And then the sunflowers are just going to sit on the back, and hopefully when we get back up to the top area where the other 2 production units are, we should be able to just sort of drive in the zone and unload all of this. Should recognise what's got to go where and what's not meant to be in this production unit, if that makes sense. And the good thing is we don't have to add anything to any of these, so no water or anything. It's just literally these ingredients we've got, what we're loading up. We do, I've checked, I've looked into it, with the premium potatoes we will get a sort of byproduct of pig food, so we're going to store that in the hope that we can actually get pigs further down the line. I mean, it's not going to be a huge amount, and pigs do tend to eat quite a lot, so it might not be worth it, but we'll see. Right, let's get these strapped down before we have an accident. Let's put that one on because that is over that far one, and then this should hook up if I line up properly. Happy days. I'll tell you what, guys, this is the way forward. Things are getting serious now. So I'll cut through this way. Oh no! They just took some sunflowers out of us. Oh man. Right. Well, I can retrieve them from... Note to self, do not use the silo as a cut through. I can retrieve them from a trailer a little bit later and get them back, and should be able to put them back in this production unit. See, shortcuts are never always the best. Silly man. Right, if we head on here, it should start taking all of our lettuce and tomatoes. In fact, we'll unstrap them so it's not as bad. Tomatoes left, tomatoes left. Are they going to go? Yes. Awesome. Right, let's try and swing this forklift round. This forklift is awesome as well. Very, very versatile. Let's try and get rid of these sunflowers. They are going as we speak. They have gone. Wow. Obviously it wasn't a full pallet on one of them because I made a boo-boo. I will sort that out though, and oh, I need to activate those as well, don't I? Right, let's sort this out then. Right, that's that all sorted. I even jumped in one of the tractors and got the other trailer and got the sunflowers out. It was only something like 975 litres, but that's enough. So let's pop this in here. We probably aren't going to be producing quick enough in terms of the potatoes and lettuce, tomatoes, etc. to keep up with those units, because they are going to be knocking out those products pretty quick. But as soon as we get into the season to start planting some of those things, I think we will do that as well to kind of speed up the process. I think the other thing I wanted to do, minding the chickens, is we're going to top father-in-law up, not top him. Don't want to be doing that. I won't be very popular with the wife if that happens. Top him up with some eggs, because he said it is getting quite busy out there, which is good. That is what we want. I think we will pop that down there. I mean, this is so much easier. Last time I tried to get these off of this shelf with the front loader, it was dancing all over the place. So can we get in there? Are we in? There we go. We are in, guys. So we need to get those roughly next to them. No, come on. Come on. something like that. Right, that would do. Now let's sort these out again, push them right out. Something like that. Is that right? Has that got it? Seems good to me. We are off. Whoa, chicken. Kamikaze chicken. I can't believe how rapid this forklift is. I may use it to do some of the field work. If only. Right, let's go and what we need to do is go in from the other way really, because the market stall is going to end up taking them off of us. I did put a little bit more water in the potato unit, that's why the trailer's still there. But let's get these off to father-in-law and he can sell them. We'll collect some money from him as well while we're here. Oh. Right, Chief, let me have that box. Thank you very much. Still some there. Perhaps he's full up. No, there we go. Awesome. Done pretty well there. Right. We need to find a home for this forklift. Might be nice to build a little shed in there somewhere, but we'll see what happens in the future. I don't want to spend too much. Oh, I tell you what. Here we go, look. I know sometimes I've used that as a little cut through. Let's bring those back in so that they're not sticking out too much. Beacon off. That, I think, is going to pay for itself in the long run. Right. I think, guys, probably have to call it a day. There's not really another thing I did think about is ploughing up this grass field and putting in some decent proper grass so that cows, when we do get them, they've got a decent bit of grass to munch on. That was one thing I was thought about doing, but then it's going to take a couple of months at least for that grass to grow, and I'm hoping we'll have cows by then anyway. So yeah, I think I'm going to go in, take some rest, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. I think it will be March then, so yeah, I'll see you in a bit, guys. Let's turn that off. We've got work to do. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, it is March. The chickens are still as mad as ever. Last night I was having an interesting conversation with my old mate Graham. He's not a permanent resident of the area anymore. He sort of flits in and out, comes and goes when it suits him. But I was having an interesting conversation about the open air gardens we've got out there, and he has suggested that we get some premium seeds to put in there and some sort of fertilizer. Well, seeds will be a little bit expensive, but I think if we just buy a trailer load and share them out between them, and our cheapest option for fertilizer is to go to that manure place and buy some manure, I think, because we've used that before and that's going to be a lot cheaper than using solid fertilizer. So I think that is going to be the plan. So I'm going to probably do that today, and also I'd like to get the last coat of fertilizer on our grass field because I think that is pretty much almost ready. I'd like to get that done before we run out of time for that. So let's grab the John Deere because that is going to be our most powerful tractor to tow that manure back. Yeah, so I think it's going to be better because it's going to produce those products a lot quicker, and that is what we want, because we've already run out of materials on the sunflower oil production unit, and I think it's getting there as well for the mixed salad with the lettuce and tomatoes. So we need to try and speed up the whole process. I mean, how we started off with just using water was fantastic because that is the cheapest option, but I think in the long run we are going to benefit from adding some fertilizer to, like I say, speed things up. Right, let's head on up to the shop. This is, I'm scared how much this is going to cost me. I know Michelle normally gives us a little bit of a discount here and there, but I don't think they're going to on this. I may try and see if there's some way we can get some seeds sort of delivered to our farm if it's cheaper that way. I know the shop's only up the road, but if we can save a little bit of money, that is going to be worth it. Right, let's pull him round here so we're out of the way. I'm going to go and ask if we can have a load of seed. 17,000 litres worth. Wow. I'll see you in a minute. Right, 17,000 litres of seed. I nearly fell over. 16,200 I think for that. Wait. Wait, get out of it. Go on. Oh god, they're running the road now. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, look. We've got a pallet of premium potatoes. So excited I can't even speak. Got a few tomato and everything, so we're not doing too bad, and I think this is going to accelerate the process a whole lot more. So yeah, I'm going to share this out. As for the manure as well, I think it's going to take a good few loads, so a few trips backwards and forwards, so I may cut to us dumping in the last lot of manure, because otherwise it's going to be a bit backwards and forwards. But like I say, we are going to fertilise our grass field. We are also into March, obviously, as I said before, which means we can plant a few things in our field. One of our fields does need some more lime in there, but that's not an urgent thing as in today. But we'll see how we got on with this process. I've got to try and, I've worked it out, 17,000 divided by 5 works out around 3,400 litres, so I'm going to try and stop a bit more than that, you know what I mean, when we're at 3,400. But I'm going to get all this done, guys, and I will bring you back in. Like I say, we'll probably when we're on the last load of manure, because it's going to take a little while, and then we'll crack on with a bit of field work. So I'll see you soon. Awesome. Right, they are all topped up with decent seeds now and a bit of manure for the fertilizer. Should be a quicker process now, hopefully. The potatoes aren't doing too bad just on the water, but hopefully that should be a very rapid, and then get that going. That is going to be awesome. Right, so let's park up the trailer, and then we'll stay in the John Deere, we might as well. And all I want to do now for the rest of this episode is just fertilise that grass field so that we can get a decent yield off of that. We probably will be, oh, it's a little bit tight on that of a trailer there, wasn't it? Bad driving. We will, not probably, we definitely will be getting hay from that field when it's ready, because we haven't got a lot of hay bales. We've got tons of silage. May even end up selling some of those silage bales just to make a little bit of money. That operation just then did cost us quite a bit, especially the seed. But saying that, even the manure was fairly expensive for manure, that is, but that was definitely a lot cheaper than solid fertilizer. That would have been ridiculous. Right, let's have a quick look. I haven't checked on these ones yet. Have we got anything? Oh, look, we've got a pallet of sunflower oil. It's cool as that. Oh, and we got some mixed salad. Awesome. Ah, things are looking up. This is great. Producing our own things and items, that is amazing. Right, let's go and spread some fertilizer on the grass field. Yeah, look, loads of silage bales. That is more than enough. We may sell some. I think the longer they're just sat there, that it's going to take quite a while, I think, to build up enough TMR for that. Whoa, that's a huge spread. As you can see, it is going darker, so it's definitely working. Hopefully we've got enough in here. What I'll probably do is stop that now and come down from the other side. So we did have, first thing this morning when I woke up here, we did have quite a thick layer of snow out there, but it's gone already. It's quite a nice warm day here in March, which is good. Let's turn that, no, not that, I don't want that, I want that. Let's turn that down, otherwise we're going to be in using too much fertilizer, I think. Down again. Where does that leave us? There we go. Pressing the right buttons in the tractor would help. Right, awesome. Yeah, so this field in front of us that we are in now, cool, look at that. This needs liming, so we probably will lime that. And I don't really know what we can do. I mean, that doesn't have to stay a grass field. Probably should be able to cut that soon. I think we could put something else. But what my plan was, is because this is pretty sort of rectangular, if you were to carry on that tree line down here, I know it is meant to be one field, but I'm kind of thinking of splitting this into two fields. I was thinking maybe put some more potatoes in here, although we will monitor how quick those potatoes are producing now over there. But yeah, possibly potatoes in here, and I'm not sure about this one here so far. But like I say, we've got the option to grow sunflowers. That will help with the sunflower oil production. So we could do that. Now is the time we can do that. And what was the other one? Oats. We don't necessarily need oats, but that would be something that grows pretty quick. We'll get straw off of that as well, which we'll probably need for the cows for bedding. We do have a few straw bales up the top there, but not many. So yeah, lots of possibilities and options. So is it very exciting here on the farm at the minute. Whoa, look at that nutter. Right, but that would do, I think, for this episode. So I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.